I'm back, but well, apologies again. Ah, this is so annoying. Yeah, thanks guys for sticking around. And it's like I have one crash every session when I try to stream it. It's ridiculous. It was running perfectly through the beta, through the server slam. I don't know what happened. I didn't touch any of my settings. I've upgraded my drivers, and now it just hangs for no reason and takes my PC along with it. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I really don't know what's wrong. Like, I've tried almost everything. I guess I have to leave it to Blizzard to fix something, because uh, it's really frustrating. Like, I was in the middle of a dungeon as well. I was almost done with it. Well, can I do, you know? Alright, so going back in, see the damage that has been done. I gotten some drops, but I don't think yeah, that's a waste because we've done almost the whole dungeon pretty much. Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling a bit deflated right now. And it's late, and I don't know how long more I want to run before I decide to call it a day. Yeah, but thanks guys for sticking around. Those of you who have, um, especially Donna-san, Darkwing, and Mr. A, if you're still there. Yeah, thanks for dropping by, even though. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I was about to say things were running fine until, it didn't. So yeah, the game is okay. It's just. Yeah, yeah. You're gonna tell me that, I know, right? I swear, sometimes. I just redid my aspects, my attack power is fine. I redid my Paragon, chose a new board, everything's fine. Working towards it. And then it just crashes. I don't understand sometimes. It's really annoying, and I'm not sure what I can do. Yes, I have. I've seen that a lot of this. Well, there's two things. I find as if like we've reached this plateau where most people are, or the big streamers have reached 100, and everybody's waiting for for season one, right? Because literally the end game is, I feel as if it's not fleshed out. For the content isn't there yet, right? That's one thing. And people like me who are still trying to reach 100 or something like that, right? What Blizzard has done in terms of like taking the feedback and looking at the speed at which those other streamers have reached 100, right? They're nerfing the build so much that I can't even keep up with the nerfs anymore. So even for me to try and switch a build is so difficult because the drop rates have been so bad, and they keep nerfing certain aspects of the.
Fresh meat.
Hey Kex, how's it going, man? Yeah, you just caught me after a crash again. So I streamed. Well, let me see. What was my last stream? Um, I I streamed for 4 hours, right, without a problem, and then it just crashed. And when it crashes, it takes what do you call that? My whole PC with me. Like I have to hard reset and stuff like that. So I'm very frustrated. And it's like I tried everything. Same. I would really want to know what changed because I didn't change anything until it happened. And then I tried to do graphics settings that didn't help. I did this. I read online to change some page memory thing, optimizing full screen. Mr. A, yeah. He, I remember, so Mr. A here, while I was playing Diablo 3 and hyping up Diablo 4, was saying that he thinks the game is not worth it to play at the time, and I was like, we'll see how it goes. And to a certain extent, I agree now. Like the campaign is no, it's not alpha. It's paid alpha. We paid for the alpha, gangs. I hope your streams are much better, running much better than mine after you got your graphics card upgrade, keg. Yeah, so yeah, I love the campaign. The campaign story was awesome, right? But everything after that, right? It's insane how quickly everything became apparent. Like the flaws in the game has become apparent. Yeah, the viewership for everybody else has dropped, and there's nothing much to do because we're waiting for the seasons. The nerfs, constant nerfs, and I can still be behind the nerfs because I guess they want to set the precedent now rather than almost the combat is still okay, I find. Mr. A, so to answer your question, everything you said is correct up to a point. Like I never played Immortal, you see, so I have no experience of how or any how those play games are played, right? So uh, this is the experience for me, like playing this style, right? It's definitely different from D3 altogether, right? So I love the story. Like I said, the campaign is absolutely fantastic. The mechanics are still okay, but it's just everything else, right? Like literally, there is nothing to do besides farming. For me, I have a personal goal of reaching 100. Yes, yeah, I'm back. Vin, thanks for sticking around. Yeah, hard crash. Took my PC. I had to reboot. Yeah. So, but again, like I'm not sure how long more I want to do this because it's late already. I had to choose to crash so late. Maybe do half an hour or something, and then after that, go to bed or something. Yeah. So is D2, and so is D3, right? So that I don't mind repetitiveness if there's something to grind for. Yeah, exactly. Like in D2, if you were a hardcore grinder, you knew you were going for certain things, like you were going for the Shaco, you're going for the Zoo or the Zod, you know, the kind of thing, right? To build up to get that 0.02% because that was what the game offered, right? In D3, it was well pretty much towards the end, it was just greater risk, right? And it took LOD to make it a great game. When it first came out, D3 wasn't that great as well, right? Yeah. So yeah, I agree. Asmongold, I've been watching watching him Rex as well. The two of them are quite vocal about them not being happy about it. Udijo, which I watch every day, right? He's okay, but I can also sense that, you know, when he actually got to HC 100, it was like this huge burden off his shoulders because then he could literally think about what he wanted to do. And he loves the rogue class like to bits, right? And he will do everything he can to play the game kind of thing, right? I guess, yes. Yeah, Budijo's life has changed pretty much for this, you know. Yeah, so I agree with that as well. So, but what I'm trying to say is that D2 had something we were we had fun in some weird way too. D3 for me was grinding greater levels because I knew as a player, I'm not a hardcore player like most other people, right? Like, and I set goals, and the last season was super sublime, and it was so good, you know, with all the quality of life improvements and stuff like that. I managed to beat my PB on not one but two classes. You know, that was very fun for me, right? So now the expectation for this game is to have that same level of fun slash, you know, like I guess something to do, but it isn't there, or I haven't reached it yet. I'm still trying to build my build. Like like I don't even have full what do you call that, ancestral rare stuff. You know what I mean? Like ancestral legendary stuff, and the grind is so hard to find those specific things, right? But there's hardly any how you say benefit or joy in doing it anymore. So that's my conundrum. I can continue to do this week after week after week. I don't mind doing it, right? But there has to be something that the game can give me. You know what I mean? But and I find that is lacking. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my streams, if you can see, road to 100. But is it really road to 100? Because you know, I agree. I think there needs to be a fifth difficulty because today they dropped a tweet that said that the six most rare, unique items like the Shaco, the Harlequin's Quest, right? The Grandfather, the what they call Doombringer? Yeah, Doombringer sword and stuff like that will drop only from level 85 plus mobs. I'm not even close to 85, you get what I mean? So I won't even smell those drops, and those are things that you actually want to go for. And unless they raise the tier to a tier 5, then there's no way anybody can get them, you see, because you can't grind level 85 monsters easily unless you have in tier 5. Yeah. So yeah, I agree, Mr. A. Now at this current point, yeah, it the things and the carrots are so far away that there's no point, you see, for the normal player. I wouldn't consider myself that much of a casual player, right? Casual players have played the campaign and maybe they stop. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. Reach tier 2 or tier 3 and they stop. Nightmare, right? I've gone past that. I'm at 75 and I feel as if, I've reached this sort of a soft brick wall now. Like it's okay for me because I know I still want to complete the build. I'm not happy with the build because it's still not smooth enough, right? I'm missing certain core things that I want to do with it. But when I want to switch to another build, like a rapid fire build, I can't because I don't have the things aren't dropping. The rarity is screwing me over, you know? So it's hard to justify putting a lot more time. You actually looked up a build, okay, right? Yeah. So yeah, I agree with everything you're saying, Mr. A. Yeah, it's like it's so at the point right now, and I'm not sure whether it'll improve soon. They should actually take a long, hard look at it. You know what I mean? If not, people are gonna leave in droves before even season one comes in, and that's in like what, 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, right? And I think they already have been leaving. If you said viewership has plummeted, right? And people are still playing the game, right? Either playing it just because, you know what I mean? Yeah, they have the game, they got nothing. They are hoping for Microsoft deal. What Microsoft deal is this? I haven't read about the Microsoft deal. Microsoft wants to buy Activision? Is that it? Oh, this is big news, though, if there is. Oh, they bought it. Oh, oh wow. Oh, that is serious big news. I haven't been looped then. Ah, but there's a strong chance they will. Okay. Oh, being blocked by? Why is it in court? Oh, oh. I gotta read after this. Read on this. That's very interesting. For the gaming industry in general as well. Like they always have that thing about what do you call it, monopolizing. Like they have Xbox. I agree, right? So Xbox, the whole system is with them, and I see. Uh, Sony doesn't Sony like. live on its own. I mean, they're all rivals. You have like PlayStation, you've got like, you know, you got Xbox and then you got PlayStation, right? So it's the worry that um Microsoft buys over. Oh, okay. I definitely have to read more about this before I can comment more. But yeah, it's good to know that things like this are afoot. I see. See. And so you're saying that once Microsoft goes through with the deal, let's say it goes through, um, Blizzard just wants to palm it off and then just stop doing stuff? Is that it? Or they're just hoping that will happen and they're waiting for that to happen before they do anything? Okay. Okay. Yeah, but to a small fry like me, like under Microsoft point, just changing ownership hands. Yeah, but then what impetus do they have to make good changes? See? Yeah, if they have more money, does that mean they will spend the money improving the game, or because they have the money, they don't need to improve the game and they're just gonna milk it? You know what I mean? Like do the bare minimum, which spells disaster. I feel. You know what I mean? Because if it's on Call of Duty, wow, oh, wow, yeah, wow. You know what I mean? WoW is a big cash cow. I hardly think they'll give that up. So true. Candy Crush side. Huh. I see.
My bags are full.
Oh, this is all very interesting news. I need to read up on it to find. Yeah. Wow. True.
Yeah, give it over.
Yeah, I should actually.
I'll shake on that.
Yeah. So for me, I feel as if I'm stuck. Right. So I want Sony. I'm not happy because it will definitely create a lot more, like take away a lot more revenue from them, isn't it? Yeah. That I see. I see. But like they can say it, but if it's not legal binding, right, they can still do it. You know what I mean? And then Sony's screwed. Yeah, Microsoft is Microsoft, man. They can do shit like that without any repercussions. They went to trial for the monopoly thing, and they just walked away unscathed, pretty much. Yeah, Microsoft can do whatever they want and justify it as well. So yeah, this is very very big actually. This is very very big, and it will affect the gaming landscape totally if they actually do it. I feel. Yeah. I don't know. Then what's next? Microsoft buying over. wait. Is Ubisoft already bought over by Microsoft? Because if they can afford to buy over Blizzard, they didn't let the deal go through, then they would leave you a while. Yeah, exactly. They can threaten countries and governments with that, you see. And there's so much revenue at stake. You know what I mean? There's so much real like just share of the market, you see. So yeah, and tax and all the yeah revenue like it's insane. I don't know. This will impact a lot of stuff if it actually goes through. And I don't know. Well, for me, this is small things in the sense that I'm a small cog in the wheel, but it will in fact affect me a lot because if this goes south, like I have to make plans and see what I can play pretty much, right? I was so like I hyped the game up myself, you know what I mean? And I would just have to find something else, I guess, if it really goes south, which may or may not happen. Yeah. Look, I actually went to kill a shovel on Vulture 4, but I can't even open it. Yeah. Oh dear. It's just waiting for me to reach 80. Yeah, so I don't know. Like for me, finishing the build, getting comfy with it, switching to another build has always been my mainstay in Diablo games. Like, I really want ease of doing that. And right now the game is not allowing me to, you know what I mean? Like I can grind to 100, I'm pretty sure, right? Slowly, right? And take me what, month maybe? So I will probably reach. Oh, I've done 3 full what do you call that, Paragon respecs already, right? And each time, right, it's taken a chunk out of my goal. I've rewrote some things and look, I'm only at 8 mil, right? And realistically, if I really want to be anywhere close to this, I will probably need to farm like what, 500 mil easy for me to actually re-roll to get the stats. And that's insane because like in D3, right? I think no, here's the problem. Here's where I see the problem is to get to where you're supposed to be able to farm with ease to get all these things and to respec easily and stuff like that. It requires you to invest so much time into it first to reach that level, afford to be able to do it. And that's the problem, right? And it's so repetitive and it's and it doesn't help that the game is not stable for me. That it really puts me off doing it. I can sit down for like 6 hours to grind. That's not a problem, right? But if I grind for 3 hours and I get booted, I get very frustrated and I won't play it. You know what I mean? So right now I'm at that point where I can stream gameplay. I can try to get to 100. This way or that, but it wouldn't be 100% fun anymore. Like D3, I have no problems. I knew my hard cap was at 142 or something like that, and I knew if I broke it, I'll be very very happy and stuff like that because it was still fun trying. You know what I mean? And if I failed, that's fine. I can switch to another build and easily and do stuff. In this game, no. If I want to actually try to, I think earlier Sonosan was saying that, if it's much easier to start a new character, right, and level that character up than it is to try and get the drops, right, on your main for your ult. So if I wanted a rapid fire build, I have to start another rogue. And the only reason I'm not playing Druid is because the Druid drops are still bugged and you're still getting Barbarian drops. It's like, well, fix these things quickly, you know what I mean? If not, yeah, I'm seriously considering like what I'm gonna do now, you know what I mean, for the next month or so. And if I'm considering this, you can imagine all about all the other players and all the other streamers. Are they that play more than me? They've already reached this conclusion like 2 weeks ago, right? So yeah, a lot to think about, and you've put yes, I think that's true. To be fair, it was one of the smoother big launches I've seen. And day zero or hour zero, it had the most amount of content that did not break for a big game that I've had played in a long time. Like I'm sure, yeah, there are teething problems with everything. Yeah, there were many betas, and thankfully it worked, and the live team, to their credit, so far has been doing a credible job. It's just that it's not good enough because there's nothing else to give, I feel. There's a lot of stuff that they promised in all the dev talks at the campfires and stuff like that, right? And they promised they will come in before the first season one. I really hope they do it because right now as it stands, right, like it's like Cake said, it's alpha. We are paying for an alpha, and it's coming soon to be not fun anymore to play. Yeah. So yeah, lots to think about. I'm so wary about running a dungeon, but otherwise I'm just going to not do anything, pretty much. Dear. Man, I swear. Okay, that's oh that sucked. That sigil was good, and I was right at the end. Shade. Oh, this is sucks. This sucks. I hate Ko Chan. Chase players. Life steal armor breaker. I can do it. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's at that point where I've sort of committed to playing. I will play, but am I really enjoying it though? I have goals. I'm still reaching those goals. Uh, when I get those goals, right? No, I
I can't do that here.
nah, it's it's weird. Like I really want to love this game past this yeah. But then again, if you look at it, right?
I need more time.
If you look at it, if the other games that were big and then they died on launch, like they had severe problems, right? Then they fixed them super quick, right? And well, I can't remember. Yeah, Cyberpunk. That's a good that's a good example as well, right? So, but they fixed it in a way, right? It's. Do you guys think that that's just generally the way games are nowadays? Like nobody can come up with a good launch, or is it because the suits are like
I'm not
fucking
ready
around
yet.
with the devs so that they can't pull out you know because the suits like I know Diablo they really wanted to launch obviously on 6.6, which is I feel as if it was too quick.
I
There
need more
wasn't
time.
enough testing, there wasn't enough like people to do what they wanted to do. They didn't care. Okay, it's fair.
I don't have enough energy.
Yep.
I need more time.
Whose money though? As in the money that you get in developing the game or the money when you sell the game? Yeah, I feel that is true as well. I feel as if like for Blizzard at the very least, like the suits did not understand. The pressure is on them to
I don't have enough
pretty much,
energy.
that deadline, right? That deadline that needed to hit. And then after that,
I need more time. I don't have enough energy. I'm not ready yet.
but then if you don't buy it, I guess you could wait, but at the same time,
I don't have enough energy.
yeah, I agree. You buy into the trust, if you want to call it, like the name of the game or the trust that it will be good, but
I need more time.
there's no real, in a way,
I'm out of energy. I'm not ready yet.
oh, doesn't look good.
I need more time. I need time to do that.
Why are they hitting so hard? Oof. I don't know, maybe wouldn't you buy, let's say for example, would you buy a Sony Bravia because heard that it's good, right? And it costs quite a lot, right? You're paying for Sony's brand name,
I need more
right?
time.
But then if it doesn't, like
I don't have enough energy. I'm not ready yet.
it doesn't turn out well, do you blame yourself for trusting Sony, or do you? Uh, yeah, but you can't in this instance, correct? So
I'm not ready yet.
I guess where we are with games, that
I'm out
the
of
inherent
energy.
trust that we used to have for big studios creating good
I
games,
need time to do that.
it's getting to the point where, yeah, but you know, when you pre-order, I don't think you can return it. Yes, I know about Steam. Steam obviously has better practices in, well, not really better practices, but at least it gives you an option
I'm not ready yet.
to return it if you don't, like, play 2 hours and stuff like that. But in the case where you pre-order things like this, like Diablo, what chance do you have? Yeah. No, I won't. Again, yes, I will wait for it to be fixed in some shape or form, but it still doesn't give me the, I would say, I won't say satisfaction, but it's more like, the feeling that, this could have been done much, much better.
Any more time?
Yeah, I still had fun. Like I said, I love the campaign. That was a lot of fun, right? Um, if they do make the changes soon, I might still have fun because I've not reached 100, I've not maxed my build, you know, so there's still a chance for me to enjoy the game more. But it really depends in the next few weeks. See what happens. I see. We do have some, right?
I need
Oh
more time.
shit. Okay. I thought I was gonna die there. Let me pick in peace, dude. Yeah. Where is that?
I need more time.
Yeah. Chances there. Otherwise, it's gonna be on the other side. Yeah, but in this case, we bought it online through Blizzard, which is American. Thus, consumer rights hold through us here. You know what I mean?
I'm not ready yet.
We're very, very far away in the in terms of jurisdiction.
I'm not ready yet.
I don't know, but like, yeah, I agree with you. I won't return it. It's just that, you know, it leaves a little bad taste in my mouth that it could have been done so much better, but because of, you know, either sheer arrogance or, you know, like they wanted money, they didn't, right? And now it's a live service game with which seems like you need to wait for the patches and stuff or content to be patched in. That's all, you know. And I wonder if that's the mainstay of how or how the standard that things are gonna be moving forward. You know what I mean? And that scares me as well. Yeah, exactly. Like they promise to add a lot of stuff, and maybe they will, but just not now, which is when I feel as if it's really needed because people are
I'm not
just
ready yet.
not staying. You know what I mean? And if I can feel it again, like I said, I'm just a small fry, right? Other people who play even more, feel it even more. Yeah, yeah. All the things that they promised, you know. So what's gonna happen? You know what I mean? Welcome back, Mr. A. Yeah, just saying. There are tons of things that were supposed to be in, but
I
wasn't.
don't have enough energy. I need more time.
I got boost. What that? Where do we eat today for the went to a Mediterranean joint, but there was no because yeah, I wish I had boost. Right. Overwatch 2? Was it bad? I don't play Overwatch at all. So. Eh, so FPS is okay. So it seems as if as long as I run the game and don't alt tab out and I do 5 dungeons and restart the game, I should be fine. which is but obviously it didn't go PvE, right? I see. Was the okay? The intention was to go with PvE, and in the end they didn't because the money from the PvP side was so much better. Oh, okay, interesting.
Always smart to buy surprise inventory.
But I see. Yeah, I always thought that. I see. Oh, no.
Unusual, but a good addition to my
Life is
wares.
damage reduction. Doesn't have enough stats. Eh, open up. Typhoon. Yeah, I don't know. So if it doesn't go the way of Overwatch 2, it should be fine. But if it does, then there's so much that they promise that, you know,
Come back soon.
scary, scary, scary stuff.
How can I help?
Man, repairing takes 109k. Like, ah, God. There has to be a better way to farm. This, granted, and destroyed it. Yes, I can. Okay, okay. So right thing and destroy it properly. Yeah. So again, hopefully they keep their promises. Uh, you know, we'll see again. You know what I mean? Like the hope is that they will not um do like you said, do an Overwatch 1 and then just can stuff because they just can't, you know, support the live game while doing content.
Don't be a stranger. Come back soon.
Because we've got all of season 1 that's gonna be they need to be on top of. And um they need to put all the stuff in that they promised before season 1, and then you're supposed to have all the other stuff that you know was promised before that the game even launched right into the game. So yeah, again, a lot of what ifs. Wake, Stormcoat, Reason. Where is it done? Oh, yes. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of things in the air, but definitely the whole Microsoft thing gives me a lot of for thought. I'll definitely have to read out on it and see what happens. Yeah. In saying that, like you said, I still enjoy the game to a certain degree. Continue to play it until you know gets to a point where I just can't play it. You know, so I really,
Hardly done
really,
here.
really, really hope they fix this like crashing bug because it's really, really like oh, like if it is game breaking because if I can't continue to play it and
Are you
no,
trying to
actually
do
no,
that?
sorry, I can play the game. I can't play the game and stream apparently. So I'm having the same problems as you, Keg, before, but my system should support it. I don't understand what's happening. Yeah. So anyway, this will be on the last dungeon, and then after that, see what I can do. Like, tomorrow, I might change the stream to something else. Physical damage, cold damage. Yeah, me neither. Like, you're fine now, right, with the new graphics card? Nah, I don't. I never really got into PoE. I might consider doing 2 days instead of 3 days of for that of Diablo and play either Witcher or something like that. PoE, seriously? Uh, I don't know. Is it really? Really? I should? Would I enjoy it though? That's the key thing. Borderlands. As in Borderlands the game? Or I don't know that much about PoE.
I'm not ready yet. I'm low on energy. I need time to do that.
Yeah, I've seen gameplay and I know that it's talked about a lot in comparison to obviously Diablo, right? And like I think most of the big names in Diablo also played it a certain degree. So I don't mind checking it out, but it's just that should I? Because if I do that, then I'm already splitting my already bad amount of time that I can play even thinner. Get what I mean?
I need more time.
Oh, stop, please, Shaman. Okay, fine. I will have a look. No promises. I still have the whole of Witcher to finish. I still have I bought recently for that um Plague Tales
I'm not
Requiem.
ready
I
yet.
really like that game. I really love Innocence, so I really will play the heck out of it as well. So maybe. I might change tomorrow's stream, yeah. Getting very frustrated with the crashing. That's about it. I mean, I love to play the game. Yeah, before I would love to, but the constant crashing just makes it so much harder for me to enjoy it. Oh, really?
I need more time. I
Okay.
don't have enough energy. I need more time.
Huh? Yeah. Okay. Did not die? Okay. Yes, yes. My card drivers are up to date. Windows updated itself once as well. Um, but obviously I'm running the latest version of Diablo. OBS is latest. So all of my drivers, all my programs are up to date, right? And I've also even gone to the forums and checked out, and we did what do you call that? Some of the settings on Windows as well as for Diablo itself as well. So nothing works. So yeah, we'll see. And it's running fine, totally fine now. That's the thing. So there's no reason why it should be crashing, and it runs fine when I don't stream. Cool. Thanks a lot for the support, Jonathan.
I'm not ready.
Really appreciate it. But oh, I'm gonna die. Oh no, it didn't. Okay. Yeah. So the only thing I haven't, well,
Don't have
okay.
enough energy.
The only thing I haven't tried is not to have a second screen, as in like in the sense that I don't look at my second screen at all. Like, you know, I just leave it. You know. Because they've been saying that either that or I try another browser, maybe? That could work? Because Chrome is horrendous in terms of like memory management. I have experience. I don't think I set it high at all.
I need more time.
Hey Crimson. Oh, nice. That's very nice.
I need more time.
I've made some adjustments myself, so I'm looking at 7.4 attack power now because I pretty much changed the what do you call that? The Paragon board. I used another one. Someone, yeah. But I think for you, since you're still somewhat farming stuff, yeah, 1 point something is actually quite decent already. Again, like the three things you do now, Hell Tides, what do you call that? Legion events and Nightmare Dungeons, right? So they are your best bet if you want to improve your gear and to get the Paragon board going. And then you see that everything
I need
might
more time.
suddenly feel as if it will just flow together. There is a sweet spot.
I'm not ready yet.
Like I granted, as soon as I finish the campaign at 50, yep. Nightmare Dungeons? Yeah. I do the Legion and stuff like that because there are stuff that I still need from there.
I'm not ready yet.
But yes, Nightmare Dungeons are your best bet. You could also try oh no! Ah, damn! Just missed it.
I'm not ready yet.
Lucky I died from that. Yeah, so I think Nightmare Dungeons are good also because you need it's the only way you can level your glyphs, right? So
I need more time.
ow! Oh thank God. You shaman guy.
I need more time.
Yep. And that's my conundrum now, okay? Because I do look at it, right? And I have the alt tab out. I worry that it's crashing my
I
PC.
need more time.
Never once have I played a game where I can't alt tab to check something and then back in. So you know what I mean? Right. Yeah.
I need more time.
But again, back to the question as to why is it happening only when I stream? When I play alone, I don't have any problems now. I'm looking at
I'm not ready yet.
you know, a stream, my own stream, right? And as long as I don't click out of it, I feel as if I will be okay. And it only seems okay. Today was the first time it crashed in a dungeon. I normally crash when I teleport back into any town. And those are the weird circumstances that it will only crash at. So it seems as if it might be I would hazard to say it's like a memory leak or something like that. But because PC now is running, I mean the game is now running ultra smooth, nothing is happening, OBS is fine, you know what I mean? But after 3 hours, it starts to, uh, yeah,
I'm not ready
I
yet.
think there is a whole ongoing thread about like why, this is happening, but at the same time, like, well,
I need
what's
more time.
happening? I didn't even know this. I thought this was a. I thought this was part of the dungeon. This is an event. I just clicked in just for fun.
I need more time.
Oh dear.
I need
Oh
time to
dear.
do that.
I think it might be a memory leak. Yes.
I need time to do that. I need more time.
Get in. Get in. Oh god. Okay.
I'm not ready yet.
Quite hectic here. Ishibosh. Right. Okay. Right. So yeah, it could be some sort of memory because it doesn't happen immediately. Right? I've never had it happen immediately. So it could be that I'm run 5 dungeons, reload, Diablo. That could work. You know, make it a point to do that. That might save my sanity a bit until they have a fix, right? So yeah, I've read quite a lot of sort of posts and
I'm not
comments
ready
about
yet.
fixes. I'm just too tired to do anymore. I've done all I can. I'm just gonna wait for Blizzard to fix it, and hopefully they will. Not, and
I need more time.
the lifespan of me playing this game probably will be shorter than I think. It's very unfortunate because I do like playing this game. Like I do
I'm
like
not
doing
ready yet.
this. But you know, when it's not the game at fault, but well, it is the game at fault, but it's not the game play at fault,
I need more
but
time.
some physical thing like memory or something like that. Then yeah, have I gotten yeah, yeah everything. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay. Tomorrow I can probably, if I play tomorrow, I can probably. Okay. Here's the thing. So now I'm gonna teleport. I've gotten all the loot at the very least, right? So I'm not scared. I'll teleport and we'll see what happens. Like it may do nothing, it may crash. So if it crashes, I'm just gonna end the stream. So that's a heads up. Because I've had this problem like only recently and only for and for no reason. So I'm fed up in a way. That's fine. No frame rate drops. I don't know. I don't know what's the problem. I can't fix it. Secret. Secrets to sell.
I'll work on that later. Shake on it. Hard bargain.
Right. Vulnerable damage is good. Doesn't have crit bundle. Out.
Hard bargain.
There's no maximum HP. This has no energy cost reduction, nor cooldown reduction, or even what is that called? Movement speed. So out. Enemy damage reduction is good. Maximum life is good. Wow, 4. Bad. And ideally, you want life barrier as well. This is not even. This is one of the not as great roll.
Shake on it.
9% increased damage for each second. Nah, inner calm is bad. No crit as well.
Come back when your second skin needs a bath.
Oh, that's the moose again.
What's left, you ask?
And I really want the moose armor. Ooh. Oh well. Right. See what we got. We got this one. 5. Oh wait, did I die? So yeah, let's get ever closer to this. And once we get that, press 1, it will cause a lot more damage to CC enemies, which is what I do anyway with the trap. Almost done with Diminish. It will be 90 something bonus to the rare nodes. Great. Then we can concentrate on getting exploit up. Yeah. Because we already got all that. We already got combat all the way up to 15. So we do everything to 15. We branch out to last board once we get this in to 15, and then after that we can start leveling everything to 5. Oh, is it 25? 20 after that. Yeah. So those are the steps in the so-called M game. Yeah. Alright. But it is past 3 o'clock and stream for 5 hours I think today, but still, yeah. This one is a short one because it crashed earlier. I really hope I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks again a lot, Stone for the sub and all the follows for the and I think it was Mawa 40, but they wanted me to ask them, commission them for an art project. So yeah. And anyway, thanks Crimson, Keg, Mr. A, Stone for accompanying me, even though I and Dark Vein actually. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks a lot, and hope to see you tomorrow. I will try to see whether I can stream again at the same time, but the content might change. Yeah. Cool. All right. Thanks again, everybody. Good night.